What up, though, y'all? We back again. Third video, baby. You know what I'm saying? I go by Dontel Barber. My name is Dontel Barber. Um, yeah, man. So we gonna get on with it like we was from the last video, you know. So we left off at me finishing truck driving school, basically. You know what I'm saying? That journey after that was crazy, right? I was 20 years old at the time. You know the rules are you can't drive until you 21, X, Y, and Z, right? So I got my license. It was that year. I was 20 years old. I just turned 20 at the time. My birthday was February. I got my license in May of that year, whatever that year was. I ain't about to do the math. All right, so I was 20. So of course I had to wait till my 21st birthday. So I went on ahead and grinded it out, bro. Grinded it out at the dentist's office until I turned 21. So that time frame came around. At the time I was applying for jobs, trying to figure out which company to go with. Starter companies, you know, the typical Swift, you know, Warner, Snyder, JB Hunt, you know, X, Y, and Z. So I ended up going with Warner. You know, why? Don't ask me why. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's the company that hit me up. You know, the recruiters, man, they get to telling you these good stories. Woo, woo, woo. You don't know the game. At the time, you know, YouTube wasn't what it is, not even close to what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Not even close. I don't even think it was back then. I was what, 08, 09? I was about 08. 09, something like that, man. However, whichever, I wasn't on YouTube like that. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, man, so Warner ended up hitting me up. I ended up riding with them. So at around that time, that was what, April, my birthday February, so about April, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up going out with them, you know, after going through the little process or whatever, quitting my job, X, Y, and Z. I ended up starting with Warner. It had to be like around April, May of that particular year. So I went with Warner, did the orientation, did that thing, you know, whatever. Now, mind you, at that particular time, my daughter was probably like 9 months. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not knowing that I'm about to be on the road and I'm gone. That's like my first time away from the crib like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gone, what, for orientation, and then you got to go through the process of waiting for the trainer, X, Y, and Z. That had to be like a 4-week process or something like that at that particular time. I'm out in Indianapolis, Indiana. You know, I'm from Detroit. But I was, you know, they had me out there in Indianapolis at that particular terminal. So, you know, I finished the orientation. That was a few days or whatever the case. You know, I had to wait in a hotel for about 2-3 days for the trainer, X, Y, and Z. So the trainer finally comes scoop me, you know, so I'm thinking, you hop in the truck, we go do a load, I'm going back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we in that truck about 2-3 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling it like, oh, man. This is new. You know what I'm saying? But you know how the recruiters make it sound good. Oh, yeah, we're going to get you back home, X, Y, and Z. You know, you're going to be making this amount of money, X, Y, and Z. Man, lies. So, yeah, man, that's the beginning story of that, man. I started with Warner. Jumped in that game. I probably rocked with them for about a year, if that, man, because, you know, I did the training. I think I was in training for maybe a month, 2 months. They brought me back because they said I was ready after about a month. And then I'm like, shit, I wasn't ready yet. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't ready yet, you know? So I told them, like, yo, now I need to go out with another trainer. I need some more training because at the time, I wasn't ready to drive. I wasn't comfortable with driving a stick shift like that. You know what I mean? My initial training was good. I'm not going to sit up here and say that he wasn't. But the thing of it is that I wasn't confident to be like, okay, you about to give me my own truck. Oh, no, I ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's that story.